cue here. Seems we have a reading that we should check out. It's funny, I even just grabbed this deck just to grab it because I wanted to check out the energy of the Two of Wands. It just seems to permeate everything right now. So let's look into that energy since it seems to be in every reading. Lo and behold, here's the Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Some passionate forward movement on a whim to go get something that could have them walk away. You walk away from the current life that you're living by seeing the value and potential versus the life you could walk towards. That's hilarious because it was the other way and now it's this way. So says the divine. It's time to turn things around and build solid new foundations based off of something that's real. Imagine the change. Death. Yeah, it's beautiful energy. Seeing the Two of Wands value and showing and expressing love. Change the world. I see the sun there too. Something in between it. Got to be curious enough to explore some kind of new feeling. All right. Let's dive into it. Hard cut. And we got a little jumper. Wish fulfillment. To the lovers, the choice. Overall energy is going to be found inner light. It's like the radical realization about what one is. I don't know how else to say that. What one is. It's what can show victory or keep it at bay. So that's the revelation that's there. And it could be on both sides of the energy, incoming and outgoing. So that's being illuminated as a choice for one as well too. That within the choice you see where you're deceiving yourself and we're speaking true, which one leads down a tree or a path of disappointment versus a new the Two of Wands energy. It's been plaguing everything, keeping it feeling like, am I being my own true self or am I being fake or phony? The energy is providing the time and the change and the material, everything that you need to walk down a new tree. All right, that's it. Crown. Crown is the Five of Cups. It's when it hits you, what's around you. You're just like, oh man, does that really align with what and who I am? The wisdom to see those things that are in the dark that one realizes. Once the match is struck, and you see like actually what's all around you that's been hidden in the darkness. But what is it? Applied wisdom. It's equal give and take. Where's the equal give and take? Where's it at? The mercy. The mercy here is that the opportunity, the energy is providing a safe space for the ego to look at these dark things. It's necessary because the ego will dismiss it and bury it again, keep it in the darkness in order to keep itself safe if it doesn't feel safe. But the energy is making it feel safe so one can actually look at these things. That's the mercy. The severity, however, is that the fear is really high. Fear is really high of what's in the dark. Well, you don't know. Find out. Then you can make a judgment. What is actually in the dark instead of what you think about it. And having the courage and the brave willingness to look at the things that are hidden in order to get calmness, clarity. And with that calmness and clarity, that horse can pick himself up out of the darkness, charge forth, illuminated. That's not the sun, but the moon. The emotional energy that illuminates everything. That's how you see in the dark. And understand that. And keep that at bay. Because you know your inner strength and light. Beautiful center. How beautiful those burdens are. Without this thing to sink into, how could one do the very thing I just said? How could one have this illumination, this brightness, this change, this miracle needed in order to face fears and the cowardice of our ego? The victory. An open heart. What did I say? Have the courage, strength card, choice. That's the victory there, is that you keep an open heart, illuminated by either light or dark, to go bring something real. The splendor. There's that victory. That victory there that's in the darkness by having the courage to look into that deep, dark heaviness. Yeah, seems I'm reading it right. Or we are. They are. We are. But look at the darkness. You can see the energy as well, too, as it forms the tree. It's just like this. The darkness and the light creeping in. To create that beautiful foundation. It gets, what did I say? To calmness, the Six of Swords, hiding from the truth, but looking at it gets you to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Six of Swords. Energizes that. Did we look underneath there? Yeah, the flow of emotion flows and radiates out versus the flow of, I don't know. Kingdom. Three of Wands. Progress. Because what were we looking at for the overall, reason we were here for this reading? What's the Two of Wands about? So setting the intention to go down something new with an open heart, courage, and this, regardless of the fear or the puffy upness of the hiding of truth of our ego. It's all in a safe space to look at it so you can go through this portal knowing what you are. Fear or not. Wish fulfillment. Woo. Okay. Let's put that here. Let's grab this guy. Yeah, I'll grab the little version, which has that Seven of Swords there. Looking at the thing that can lead to the Six of Swords is that truth that's hidden in the darkness, that world. This moon energy is radiating out still very hard, trying to create that balance to open up a new world that's worthy of committing to, because you got the courage to go find out. Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Flow of emotion again. All right. What do we want to clarify here? The thing that nourishes us, the beautiful center, that pit to look into. I like that. I can go with that. Pit of the past. To look. I didn't know yet. That's great. All right, universe. Seems we have it. Let's look at it. Ten of Wands. Oh. I guess involved. That thing that nourishes us. The flow of real emotion. And it's everything I just said before we got here, because those were the two cards that came up. That thing that makes the Nine of Cups. Where that was. Be curious. To get that flow of emotion, which was what was underneath the Chariot. That curiosity. Look at that. What the dream is. That thing that pushes us forward. And we don't know until we're standing there, but the courage to do so. Leading us to the next thing we should clarify. What is being asked of us to have courage? Flow of emotion. From an open heart is translating the soul. Wish it was the Hermit. Oh, I wish I had said it. I wish this was the Hermit card. Seems we found it. This is what I was looking for. Oh, yeah. Strength card. That curiosity. card that we were talking about there. I don't think it's the actual top card. It's just the one that keeps coming out. The Empress, the flow of emotion, the mastery of always keeping this there as we integrate these energy frequencies. Bridging, yeah, integrate these energy frequencies, both positive and negative polarities. It's integrating those two. Man. Transistor. Which makes me want to go here. We know what the victory is. It's owning this stuff here. It's the thing that nourishes us. That's what leads you to the calm waters. I guess we could look at the fear. We know this is the ego feeling safe right now in the darkness. This is the darkness we want to look at. It's equal give and take, I guess, is the main. We'll look at the equal give and take, and then we'll finish with this here. Yeah. A resurrection and a translation of what the soul wants. A dream made real. Heartache and all. Oh, okay. I mean, that's it. What was disappointing before, and back to the Lovers. Yeah, that was it. What it was like before progressed into something different, a different choice. Lovers card. Lovers card. Good. All right, now we can look at what the darkness leads us to turning around. Okay. Three of Wands. So again, the Two of Wands is why we're here in the first place. Oh, intense. Yeah, the hidden thing at the root of it all. Okay. Is right side up. Yeah, right side up. The happiness of this illumination. The sun. Get out and enjoy the sun. For sure. Yeah, back to the root. You gotta look at it all. Oh, okay. Look at it all. All of the darkness. And then the sun can come out. Put an end to not seeing it. Isn't it? Why is the sun here? You put an end to not seeing it. You put an end to death. Put an end to death of the heartache and burden. The pool of darkness. You go into it. And it kind of resets for a victory. Victory. You get to do it all over again with something new. New baseline. Okay. Yeah. Ten of Pentacles. And then this one. That's what's coming in. The change of putting that to end. You do another one. You know, there's the Judgment card showed up again. To leads the way open to a new collaboration. Boom. Back to the Zed horse. Boom. Which is that dream that wants to be made real. That's what births out of this. And we got this here. Oh, look at that. First, yeah. So the frustration that keeps the Chariot energy from rushing in was the Six of Swords energy of hiding the expression of truth radically. Leads to that birth of new Two of Wands. By looking at the truth. It opens the way to the portal that gets you to the Four of Wands, which leads to the Ten of Pentacles. 4 tarot branches. And that's why it makes sense. It's like, aha, your brain. Here's, through that frustration of looking at the two roads, you get another bright idea, which creates the third wand to the two, which creates this here by looking at those deceptions. There, I mapped it for you. Oh, look. The Ace of Wands there. Boom. It's one of the options. Keep the heart flowing. Look at the truth of it and how you actually feel to triumphantly go. Triumphantly go. Three of Cups. Three of Cups. Four of Cups that was down here. The Fool that reaches in. Have the courage to look at the thing then that's keeping you hiding out. Have a change. All right. Okay. Give me one. Is there anything else you want to say to this? Kind of beat a dead horse on that, but that's all right. It all linked together. Means a pretty solid checked read. Make sure in those periodic endeavors I set up, no, upside down, that both sides are just as curious. Okay. Where's the one that fell. Where'd it go? There it is. Haha. And that's what you commit to. Boom. Good advice there. Universe, what's underneath that? And then hold out for that person that brings that same wand as well, too. It'll come in swiftly. And boom. Star card again. And it's all just repeating itself. All right, there you have it. If you're in a dark space, Q's got you. But energy of growth is right here, right now. By knowing what our inner wants and desires and who we really are. And wanting that in an equal give and take. Final message links to the beginning. So that checks itself as well, too. Stick around. Cool. Like, subscribe, share, help me grow. Get this message out to those that should harmonize with it. So it'll grow on its natural accord. But again, if you're in a dark space, Q's got you.